Hello, I'm Simon Whistler. You're watching TopTenzNet, and in the video today we're looking at the top 10 dinosaurs that make Jurassic Park look like a petting zoo. Number 10. Titanis.
Many people own birds as pets. These small creatures are usually seen as benign and an animal that is in no way a threat to any Homo Sapien. That's us. How can a bird endanger humankind? Welcome the Titanis. The name alone conjures up something majestic and magnanimous, and it should, as the Titanis was a flightless land bird that roamed the plains of North America in the Pliocene and Pleistocene ages, some 5 to 2 million years ago. And check this out, Titanis grew to heights of 8 to 10 feet tall, towering over the average man. It also weighed up to 300 pounds, with powerful legs which enabled the bird to run at speeds of 40 miles per hour. What was its diet? Meat. With a downward curved beak, heavy skull, and powerful neck, a downward strike could easily kill or in the least rip hunks of flesh out of you. Try to survive that, puny human.
Number 9. Titanoboa.
Are you afraid of snakes? Well, if the answer is yes, you will not like this entry. Take a gander upon the Titanoboa. We have another creature with the word Titan in its name, which shows that it means business. The Titanoboa's natural habitat was South America. It lived approximately 60 million years ago in the Paleocene era. Imagine this, the Titanoboa grew up to a length of 43 feet long. That's longer than a bus, and it weighed an astounding 2,500 pounds. Now consider this, the current record for the largest snake in captivity is 24 feet and 300 pounds in weight. Enough said. Oh yeah, and the Titanoboa regularly ate crocodiles for dinner, and since a croc is bigger than the average human, the Titanoboa would have no problem swallowing us whole.
Number 8. Entelodon.
First birds, and now pigs. How can a little piggy be dangerous to the health of the human race? Well, enter Entelodon. This is not your normal pig. The name of this creature is Greek for perfect teeth. That should also tell you something, and its pseudonym is the killer pig. Roaming the wide terrain of Eurasia around 27 to 30 million years ago, that's 30 million years after the dinosaurs, this killer pig grew up to 10 feet in length, weighed about 1,000 pounds, and stood at the height of an average man. It wasn't known as the killer pig and perfect teeth for nothing. It was a voracious meat eater, and what are humans made out of? Oh yeah, that's right, meat. This beast could consume almost anything from leaves to fruit to carcasses. Bones would be easily crushed by its jaws, aided by extremely tough and strong neck muscles. Entelodon was such a voracious eater that it would become cannibalistic when food was short.
Number 7. Spinosaurus.
Now we are moving into the realm of the big boys. Forget about the Tyrannosaurus Rex. Spinosaurus is the largest meat-eating dinosaur ever. Here are its stats. It weighed up to 23 tons and grew up to 59 feet in length. A dinosaur of the Cretaceous period, it lived around 112 to 97 million years ago, terrorizing its peers in North Africa. Spinosaurus's distinctive feature was the row of long spines that went down its back like a sail, hence its name. The purpose of the sail may have been for mating purposes or to ward off enemies, even though Spinosaurus did not have many predators to worry about. Spinosaurus was capable of speeds up to 15 miles per hour, with row upon row of needle-type teeth in its crocodile jaws. Even though these teeth were not serrated, which means that most of its diet probably consisted of fish and possibly dead carcasses, it would still have no problems tearing our small, fragile bodies like the fish it feasted on.
Number 6. Megalania.
You know the Komodo dragon, the feared largest living member of the monitor lizard family? The lizard that can kill you with one bite? The lizard that is extremely hazardous to humans? Well, forget it, because enter the real dragon, Megalania. Living some 2+ million years ago in the Pleistocene period, this beast of a land dweller has a skull 29 inches long, a length of 23 feet, and it reached weights of 1,320 to 1,370 pounds. Compare this to the Komodo, in which the Komodo dragon reaches an average length of 10 feet and weighs up to 150 pounds. The Megalania completely dwarfs the deadly Komodo. It's now known that Megalania is the largest terrestrial land lizard to ever have lived. It is theorized that due to its immense size and body type, the diet of the Megalania consisted of the Diprotodon, which, by the way, was only the largest marsupial to have ever lived, reaching lengths of 10 feet long, a height of 6.6 feet tall, and weighed an incredible 6,200 pounds. These are important statistics to recount, because if the enormous Diprotodon was the main staple food of the Megalania, a human would be just a mere snack, an appetizer at best for Megalania. Megalania was built like a tank and had rows of blade-like teeth to make matters worse. Megalania, like the Komodo dragon, was also venomous.
Number 5. Hatzegopteryx.
Forget the previous mentioned terrorbird. As I stated, we are now dealing with the big boys. Here we have the Hatzegopteryx. This is the largest flying animal to have ever existed. Flying over Europe 65 million years ago, this monster weighed up to 250 pounds with a wingspan of 40 feet. A 40-foot wingspan. That's pretty amazing. But let me continue. When touching ground, this creature was as tall as the present-day giraffe, with a 10-foot-long skull, and its beak alone was 3 feet in length. With stats such as these, it easily preyed on land dinosaurs that lived on Hatzeg Island. This creature's skull was tough and robust due to the plate-like structure of its skull, and its lower jaw contained a groove at the point of articulation, which allowed it to have a massive gape. A flying, eating machine of this size is humans' worst nightmare.
Number 4. Mapusaurus.
Mapusaurus, also known as the Earth Lizard, was a massive carnivore that lived in what is present-day Argentina during the late Cretaceous era. It had similar dimensions to Giganotosaurus, which incidentally it's related to. Weighing 6 tons and growing to lengths of 40 feet long, this monster was a fearsome creature in its time. So imagine the fear it would conjure up if it existed in the wild today. We would be easy pickings. Slightly larger than the Tyrannosaurus Rex, it was unearthed during an excavation by the Argentinian-Canadian Dinosaur Project. Paleontologists Rodolfo Correa and Phil Curie gave the creature its designation. To understand how fearsome this creature is, comprehend this. Its skull was the size of an average man.
Number 3. Gigantosaurus.
Giganotosaurus reached an astounding length of 47 feet. Its weight was 8 tons, its teeth were 8 inches long, and it lived and killed 95 million years ago in the region of what is now known as the country of Argentina. Also, this creature had 2 hands with 3 fingers containing very sharp claws. And what made this monster truly scary is that its arms were bigger than that of the Tyrannosaurus, meaning it had more weaponry to use for its job of killing. After careful analysis and research, it was discovered that despite its fearsome size, the Tyrannosaurus did have an edge in one distinct area: biting power. The bite of the Gigantosaurus was nearly 3 times as weak as that of the T-Rex.
Number 2. Allosaurus.
Here's the line for the Allosaurus. Its natural habitat was North America. It lived during the Jurassic period, which was 150 million years ago. It was 40 feet long and weighed about 3 tons. Its diet, of course, was purely based on meat. One can look at the Allosaurus as an almost Tyrannosaurus Rex light, but no less dangerous. This meat eater was plentiful in North America, attested to by many intact fossils found in Utah. It was theorized that these specimens died by jumping into mud pits to prey on entangled herbivores, becoming entangled themselves. Various theories abound regarding its hunting behavior, with some stating that they hunted in packs, while other theories state that they were loners and quite hostile to each other. They even possibly ate their own dead, but it is a known fact that the Allosaurus would use ambush techniques against its prey, utilizing its jaw like a hatchet.
Number 1. Acrocanthosaurus.
Living in the early Cretaceous period, 125 million years ago, this bipedal rampaging carnivore weighed 6 tons and grew up to 40 feet in length. With the unique feature of a narrow ridge going down its back, hence its name being Greek for high-spined lizard, it prowled the woods of North America, searching and hunting for prey. Like the T-Rex, it featured short arms, incredible biting power, and strong legs. Acrocanthosaurus's ridge may have been used for mating purposes, like the Spinosaurus, or perhaps as a way of regulating its body temperature. Despite not living in the same time period as the T-Rex, do not misunderstand, it will kill you and eat you just as quickly.
So I really hope you liked that video. If you did, please do give us a like below. And if you did like it, why not check out some of our other dinosaur lists that are over there on the right. Be sure to check those out. Be sure to like and subscribe. And thank you for watching.